Muffin, you gotta work with me here. Which can do you want? Fine, we'll take them all. What's up, everyone? Sag here, and today we're going to be going absolutely feral with Cat and Can. So, if you don't already know, I've actually done this sort of thing before where I actually got a 50-50 shop with Cat and Can. Only those two. No chicken, no lioness, none of that. Old school. And speaking of cats, Muffin is going crazy right now with a box that holds cans in it. As you know, she loves her sprites and her Baja Blasts. So, yeah, that intro was actually recorded on my phone. I thought it'd be pretty funny to do that since we talked about Muffin yesterday, and then this video had to do with Cat and Can. Gotta include Muffin in that. And she's very picky, but at the same time, she'll also go with everything. So, but yeah, I actually wasn't expecting to even go the full Cat Can mile with this. Like, I was just playing randomly. This was probably a weekly from a week or two ago, I would suspect. It's definitely not from this past week. And I don't even know what I was going for. I think I was just playing. Like, nothing, I didn't have anything in mind. I was just like, yeah, let's get a game. And it just fell into my lap. We didn't even get like an early cat or anything. It was all pretty late. So in this, I try to go for, of course, 50-50 shop. As soon as I see us start getting a lot of cans, I was like, damn, I gotta go for it. I made a couple mistakes as I do. I probably could have gotten a bit better of a run if I didn't, like if I was actually going for it since the beginning, but I didn't. It was just all random, and then I decided about halfway through, I was like, I think I could probably do it. There's probably a world where it happens. So, gotta go all out, gotta be greedy. Um, but yeah, not too much else to say. I guess I'll link in the description my other cat can video where I actually do get the 50-50 shop. So, it's really cool. It's definitely crazy. I don't think this is the reason they nerfed Can. Can is probably just better buying a few of them and then pivoting out your team. And of course, they're nerfing it as well to a 1-1. And honestly, that'll make it a bit better, I think, at least with trying to get a 50-50 shot, because you get 50 attack, like you're wasting so many stats. You get 50 attack twice as fast, clearly. You get it twice as fast as the health, so you have to end up buying a bunch more cans, even though you're already maxed out at 50 attack, just to get that 50 health. So it turning to a 1-1 might make it feel a bit better, at least. Things are a bit more even, but I digress. So let's get into this game. We're here on turn 7. I'm actually going for like some weird pug links thing. I like this combo a lot. I use it a decent bit of the time. Especially when you can get a level 2 pug and then you instantly make your links level 2. So not only are you getting the double extra, that sounds weird. Not only are you getting the extra hits from links, you are also making it level 2, which gives it another couple damage. Links is weird, okay? Links is really weird. But it's incredibly strong, I'll say, especially in the mid game. So, getting on here, I've got the giraffe buffing up the lynx and the pug at the same time. We want pug to always have higher attack than everything else. And honestly, I'm surprised I bought pineapple. I buy pineapple so little. Like, I hardly ever buy it, but I was like, we'll use it for a little bit here. Getting a croc with pineapple is pretty good. Instead of 8 damage, you do 10. And then, of course, at any time, I can just have the pug actually buff the croc instead, which is probably better. Dealing 10 damage twice to the last unit is probably a bit better than, what is that, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's still 10 damage. It's still 10 damage twice, but it's random. So probably in the back is a bit better, but honestly, doesn't really matter. And we're just trying to win as many rounds as possible. Maybe I was going for a snipe build. It seems that was like my main direction here, but this turn is where it all changes. I have a cat, a seal, and a cow all in the shop, and I decide, well, it's time to full pivot here. We've already bought a couple cans, so I think it was pretty okay to do it. That pair, probably not worth it. I mean, it is 4-4 in stats, So it could have easily been worth it. And now we're going to buff up the seal. We actually see a sauropod too, so we can get sauropod in there and then another can. We just are starting to find a lot of cats and cans here on turn 11, and this is where I make the switch. So before, like I said, I wasn't even trying to go for it at all. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, I wasn't thinking about it. And see, we didn't get like a cat early or anything. We could have got a cat turn 9. Nope, didn't even get that. So I was so very surprised and honestly pretty pleased with how well this went for it being just a random thing. So we get double cat there. I wanted to get the extra 4-2 in stats before I actually bought the sauropod. Now I would have got 1 gold back, but that didn't matter too much to me. Honestly, buying the melon on sauropod was kind of weird because I probably should have just bought it on seal, if you think about it. But now, after a few more cans, everything in the shop is just going to be bigger than what our board is. So, not really a whole lot I can do about that. As long as I keep finding more cats, though, I'll be good. And here we can get a level 2 cat. Hoping for another cat there, didn't find it, but getting squirrel is pretty damn good, and I cannot pass up on the chicken leg. That is 9-9 from a single chicken leg, and then 2-2 from the seal. And at this point, I don't really want to lose. Going down to lethal is going to be really dangerous. So I'm trying not to lose as much as possible. That's why I can't just only roll for cans. I see another cat though, and that's huge. So I'm deciding whether I want to buy the can first, and I ended up doing that so we'd have a slightly bigger cat. And actually, I think that was probably a mistake if you think about it, and you'll see why. Hindsight is 2020 though. You never know exactly how the game is going to go until it's over. So if I would have bought the cat before buying the can, we would have been in a different situation entirely. But here, I have to buy this double apple. That's 4-4 in stats for 1 apple, and then I get the 2-2 from seal, and then as well as the +1 gold back from sauropod. So they're actually only 1 gold apples. I mean, you kind of have to do it. We're at turn 15. I'm extremely weak. I'm talking really, really weak. These stats are so low. Thankfully, this is in the weekly pack, though. So sometimes people in the weekly pack, they don't always go absolutely crazy. Because you've got a lot of sweat lords in the weekly. So thankfully, not this time. And 10-10, that's 20-20 in stats from 1 pizza. That's absolutely wild. 2 level 2 cats, the squirrel, the seal, the sauropod. We've got everything going. And we're at turn 16, last life, which is pretty spooky. And as you can see, our shop is almost at 50 attack already. So, like, we're about to start wasting stats big time. Double can there is huge. So, we've already gotten that 50 attack now. And at this point, I was like, I think we could actually do it. A couple turns. Like, we only need 2 or 3 more cans, and we've actually got it here. Only with 2 level 2 cats, too. In my original video, I think I had multiple level 3 cats. If I remember that correctly. It was a while ago, probably almost 3 months now. And look how far we've come. So yeah, turn 17, I am so weak. I'm so incredibly surprised that we could even tie this team. Like, absolutely crazy. So now we're on turn 18. Oh my god, turn 18, double cats in the shop. And honestly, I think I should have bought both of them. So again, hindsight 2020, I think I should have probably either sold the seal or the sauropod. Probably sauropod, since it is a bit weaker than seal. Seal's almost a 50-50. I don't think I can get rid of it at all at this point. And I really, really don't want to lose, so I have to just buy a couple more foods. And I'm still like 2 or 3 cans away, because at this point, I'll only be getting, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 7? I think I only get 7 health from a can. And that will not put me at maximum. So we've got one there, and I'm so close, so very close. I see another cat. Probably should have froze that cat, and there's 1 left. I'm at 1 gold, and I roll it down. I would have sold the level 2 cat and the sauropod for the last can, so we could have gotten the 50-50, and I would have lost. But instead, we didn't find it, and I go up against this monster of a team. So, unfortunate, but what can you do? Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.